Well, hello, beautiful. Thank you so much for being here. I am Cody. I am a licensed esthetician. I am a licensed esthetician. This is the first time I'm saying this. Okay. I'm a licensed esthetician. I love helping people with stubborn skin concerns like fine lines and wrinkles, sun damage, acne, and pigmentation. And I love talking about skincare reviews, all things skin health. So if that's of interest to you, please subscribe and introduce yourself if you're new here in the comment section below. I would feel honored for you to continue to follow me and to just gain more knowledge about this industry and what you can do to help yourself achieve your skincare goals. So today, I am going to be showing you how I would recommend as a professional not that that means anything anymore, how to wear sunscreen perfectly and properly. You know, it's very interesting to me. Sunscreen is like the only thing that is one product that it doesn't really matter how many times I can talk about it, that people seem to just forget. It's like the thing they get amnesia about, okay? But if I tell them how to use a retinol or something very expensive like a glycolic or something that is helping their pigment, they will usually follow directions perfectly. But sunscreen, it's weird. And so my concern with that is that why are people spending all this money and time to use really good quality skincare products, but to only ruin their results and their investment on all the money they've spent by not wearing adequate amounts of sunscreen or wearing it properly? So sunscreen is a drug. And so if you were going to the doctor and you needed an antibiotic and you were really sick and the doctor told you to take 2 antibiotics every day and for 7 days, would you listen? Or would you just like, oh, well, I'll just cut it in half, I'm good? No, you would listen. You would take the antibiotics twice a day for 7 days as directed. Sunscreen is a drug, okay? It's a drug, but think of it as a medicine, all right? And so if you don't use it properly, you're not getting the benefit, right? So you have to use enough of it. You have to use the right form of it, you have to use the right percentage of it, and you have to reapply it. And I know that the reason why most people don't want to wear sunscreen or enough of it is because it feels disgusting and it can lead to breakouts if it's a poor quality formula, or some of them just do. So I get you, I feel you, but I just care so much about you getting to have the most healthy skin possible and that you're protecting the investment with me and other brands, that you're using all of these expensive, new, amazing formulas and ingredients. But if you don't use that sunscreen, girl, then stop buying and blowing money on skincare, because you're literally wasting your money. Because your skin is going to become more sensitive to the sun when you're using active quality ingredients that are benefiting the skin, like causing collagen stimulation and helping with pigment. So you're already sensitive to the sun. So when now you go in the sun, because you've been using quality stuff or active stuff, you're just 10 times more sensitive to the sun. So you just even more than most people need to be very proactive with your sunscreen. So today, girl, I'm going to show you how I apply sunscreen, how I teach my clients to apply sunscreen, and how I recommend that you start applying your sunscreen, so you just know and feel, no matter what, that you are getting the protection and the coverage that you need. So they're protecting your skin so it doesn't burn, so it doesn't cause pigmentation, and you're also protecting your investment of the money that you're spending on all of these wonderful products. So the first thing I recommend, I'm going to be applying my daily moisturizer SPF 30, which unfortunately we're discontinuing. We have some left, a few more, but people have been buying a crap, like literally we had somebody buy 25 at once. So we still have some, but we are working on a new one, just so you know. This has been with me for a long time. It is a staple in my brand. It was designed for acne, more oily skin types. This sunscreen is unique in the sense of what it was I was like, okay, I know people don't want to wear sunscreen, so can we bring to market a sunscreen that will be light enough on the skin that people will actually apply it and use it. And that's what this is. And the one we're working on next is going to do the same. It's remarkable. But if you do love this and want to buy it, I would suggest look below and see if we have some left. I'm going to apply a little bit right now, and what I recommend is that you start laying your sunscreen, especially if you are using a tinted moisturizer, because a lot of people, what they're doing is they're getting a little lazy with the tinted moisturizers because they think, oh, it has sunscreen in there. But just like makeup with sunscreen, if you buy a tint with sunscreen, it's not enough protection unless you put enough volume of it on, because it is a drug, it needs to have enough of it put onto the skin in order for you to really be protected. And if you don't, then you're sweating it off. It's not in every nook and cranny and crevice, so you're not just getting the protection that you think you want. What I do is I like to layer it on, because if you put a whole bunch in your hand at once and put it on, it just looks gross and greasy. So what I do is I put about, I would say, a little bit more than a pea-sized amount in the palm of my hand. And I'm not cute about this. And I put it in my hands like this, okay? And then I'll put it on my forehead, and then here, under my neck, in my ears, behind my ears, literally in the ears, and then on the back like this, okay? And then I'll do another one, about a little more than a pea-sized amount, like this, okay? And I do this every day, especially when I'm going walking. And then I'll put more here, like this, and then the rest up here. And this sunscreen's cool because it doesn't burn in the eyes. That's the feedback anyway, from tons of parents that actually use this sunscreen on their children. So now I'm putting it here, and I'm just continuing to rub it into my skin like this, and getting every little area like this, so that I'm making sure that no matter what, I am protected, because my skin will burn pretty quickly, especially because I'm using so many active products. And I make sure I get all in the back like this, here, up, your ears, in your ear like this, on the back of your ears, in your hairline like that, everywhere. So that there is no possibility of me burning or causing pigmentation. I live in San Diego, so I'm always in the sun. I'm always outside. I'm always active, going for hikes and doing whatever. So I rarely now get any damage or deviation during the hotter months. So that's how I would recommend that you apply it. Now, if you have like melasma over here, I would go in and apply more in that area just to be safe. So like put more here then. Okay, just keep rubbing it in like this. You can't put too much on, honestly, unless it's like thick and greasy and gross. Then of course, putting too much on doesn't feel nice and elegant on the skin. So, but you would just sit here and like kind of let that kind of soak in for a little bit, go get dressed, and then warm up your hands, and then press that white into the skin so there's not like a cast. That's what I would recommend if you're really struggling with pigmentation issues and stuff, is put even more on than other people. And then now is when you put your tinted moisturizer on. So you should put your sunscreen on, then your tinted moisturizer. Unless you are a person that you feel confident you're not really gonna be near sunlight and outside, but I guarantee the most of you that are using tinted moisturizer with sunscreen in it are using it like a lot of women that use makeup, which is like, oh, I have sunscreen in my makeup, I'm protected. You're not. It's about the volume, the amount. So an almond-sized amount or more just for your face and neck, like I showed you. All right, anyway, so that's how I recommend that you apply sunscreen. Anyway, I hope today's video helps you. Feel free to ask any questions below. Remember to stay gorgeous, and I will see you soon in a new video. Bye.